Hello, 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 and a very good evening to each one of you. And today we are here to start a new beginning once again. I'm so glad that you are here. You could have chosen to scroll, to work late, or keep running, but instead, you chose to pause. You chose to show up for your peace. And that already says so much about you. So, before we start today's session, I want to tell you tonight is not about reading or discussing chapters. It is about realigning ourselves. Think of this session as a gentle doorway we are opening together. All right. Hmm. So, as we dive in, let's just take one deep breath in together. Inhale calm and exhale chaos. Ready? Let's do it once again. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. That is the energy I want you to hold through tonight. All right. Let's be honest. This book, set boundaries, setting boundaries, finding peace, right, is beautiful, beautiful. And I want you to be truly honest, Hannah. And I'm also being very honest because I'm going to share common struggles that I have seen people going through. And let's see how honest are you being there. Um, let How many of us have said yes when every cell in our body screamed no? I would love for you to put either raise your hand or put something in the chat box कि हाँ मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ है मुझे बोलना था नहीं एवरी पार्ट ऑफ मी वाज सेइंग नहीं 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 yet मैंने बोल दिया yes. I don't know, maybe it was staying late for someone else's deadline. Maybe it was saying yes to a family member's demand when you were exhausted, or maybe pretending you are fine when you were not. To be honest, we all have done it, and it is not weakness, it is conditioning. Many of us learned that love is earned through sacrifice. Do you agree with it? हमको किसी ना कहीं किसी ना किसी ने ये बोला है ना that saying no means you are selfish. ये भी हमको कहीं ना कहीं से कंडीशन किया गया है कि the moment you say no, आप तो selfish हो, आप तो औरों के बारे में सोचते ही नहीं हो. But what if peace is found in saying no with love, not guilt? How would that be? Let's talk about what boundaries actually are. Boundaries, so many people perceive it as walls. But I want to tell you that boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines. They are the invisible lines that define where you end and where someone else begins. Boundaries are how you teach people to treat you and how you treat yourself. Have you heard of types of boundaries? बड़े सारे किस्म की types भी होती हैं. For example, emotional. Saying I'm not available to discuss that right now is an emotional boundary. Then there is time boundary. That जिसमें आप क्या करोगे? Choosing how you spend your hours and with whom. Then there is physical boundary. Knowing your space, touch, and comfort levels. Then there is mental boundaries, guarding your thoughts from negativity or manipulation. Or panchwa, the most important nowadays is digital boundaries, choosing when and how you engage online. I want you to take 30 seconds right now and think of one area in your life where your energy feels constantly drained. Type it in the chat box and just note it mentally as well. जो जो आपके दिमाग में आ रहा है, जो जो आप लिख रहे हो ना, आई वॉन्ट टू टेल यू, दैट इज वेयर अ बाउंड्री इज कॉलिंग योर नेम। वही वही हमारे को बाउंड्री सेट करने की जरूरत है। So why exactly is this book so powerful? First of all of you agree with this, right? That we need boundaries. Just a moment, just a moment. All right, sorry about that. So setting boundaries, why this book is so powerful? That is what we were talking, right? Set boundaries and find peace by this lady, Nedra Twab, is not a lecture. It is a mirror. It helps you identify where your yes has cost you your peace. It is written by a therapist who has spent years helping people realize that burnout is not a personality. It is a boundary problem. समझ रहे हो? जब जब आपको लगता है you are burning out, you are feeling this and that, it is nothing to do with the personality. It is the problem of boundary setting. Through this book, we are going to learn, because this book gives us language for our limits and courage to hold them. We are going to learn so much, because peace does not come from fixing others. Peace always, always, always comes from healing how we show up for ourselves. Tell me, what is one area you would like to feel peaceful in? Maybe work के अंदर, family में, friendship में, or with yourself. Where do you want to feel more peace? इसके बाद का आपको मुझे पता ही होगा. What am I going to do? I'm going to say that is where a boundary is calling your name. ठीक है? So tonight is not about perfection. It is about permission. Permission to ask, start asking, where am I overgiving? Where am I silencing myself? Where am I ready to protect my peace? And by the end of the session, my only wish is that you feel ready. My only aim for this session was to make you feel ready to start your journey with this book tomorrow, not as a task, but as a gift to your soul. Because now is the time when you start asking yourself for permission. You are going to track yourself, trace yourself. आप कहीं overgive तो नहीं कर रहे हो. Whether you are becoming a people pleaser, whether you are silencing yourself where you do not wish to be silenced. ठीक है? How are you going to protect your peace? This is a gentle nudge towards that. And that would be a beautiful gift to your soul. For the ones who are joining us for the first time, who are watching this recording for the first time, let me tell you a little bit about our book reading club. We believe in reading, reflecting, and then, of course, read, reflect, and transform. All right. So not just reading for information, but for transformation. So here is how it works. We explore the book together in small sections each week. Every single day, Monday to Friday, we meet. Each session, we will discuss real life applications, not just concepts. You can share, listen, or simply sit with what resonates. All is welcome. But I encourage people to share their perspectives, because here we are learning to voice our emotions as well. We are here to voice our perspectives as well, because when you start doing that in this small room, know that you will be ready. You are getting ready to share your perspectives in the outer world as well. So one of the reasons for this book reading club is this as well. Of course, transformation is a journey. The transformation is an intent, but it is also intended that your speaking skills, your confidence in what your perspectives are also increases. You should be able to share what is happening in your heart and soul. And that language should come out naturally. And that happens when you start sharing in small rooms like these. All right. Also, we will post prompts and mini reflection exercises. Post to nahi hota normally, but yes, we do a lot of prompts and mini reflection exercises in the sessions itself, right? During our reads, during, or maybe sometimes after the chapter is finished. So it is recommended that you attend all the sessions, but if you miss, of course, we give you recordings as well. हमारा goal क्या है? To create a community that values peace, authenticity, and gentle warmth and growth. ठीक है? Every reflection post will end with one small action, because peace does not come in theory. It will not happen in theories. It happens in practice. And उसके लिए हमारे को actions लेने जरूरी हैं. All right. Before we close today's session, I would love for you to close your eyes and let's visualize boundary. Close your eyes, get comfortable, breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Imagine yourself surrounded by a soft golden light. This light is your energy, your peace. Now imagine you are drawing a soft circle around it, saying, "This is mine to protect. This is mine to protect." Yes, this is mine to protect. And breathe that in. Whenever life feels loud, I want you to remember you can return to that circle, your boundary of peace. All right. As and when you're ready, please feel free to open your eyes and come back to this room, because we'll make sure that all the boundaries are intact, or at least while you're in this room. Yes. Before I close the session, I want to just reiterate that peace does not mean isolation. Okay? It means connection without exhaustion. Samjhe? It means connection without exhaustion. And tonight, you have already taken the first step towards that. So thank you. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for this community. And tomorrow we start our journey through setting boundaries and finding peace. Come ready to reflect, share, and grow. Come with an open heart and soul so that we can learn as much as possible. Fun करे session. Chalo, repeat after me. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of peace. And tonight, I choose it. Yes, I choose it. All right. That's it. That's it from my end tonight. This was just an orientation session. I just wanted to quickly share what exactly boundaries are and how we are going to move forward. What is the intent of this book reading club? And see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. And I hope this book brings massive shifts in your life and your own self as well. God bless you. Take good care of yourself and lots and lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Good night.